Hey everyone, thank you so much for joining me again. Today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. It's not going to be a story time, and it's also not a TV or movie commentary. I'm just going to be talking really quickly about this story that's been going around. I just wanted to kind of put my 2 cents in and kind of dive into it a little bit. I don't do a lot of crime like research stuff for stories, but I am somebody who watches a lot of crime documentaries, and I like watching like forensic things and seeing how people solve problems. Before we get started, this video is sponsored by myself and my website jasminebakerart.com. I have high quality prints, stickers, handmade keychains, and magnets. I also have a lot of framed original drawings, so feel free to take a look at that or even share my website. It is a free way to help me out, and subscribe because it is a free way to support this channel. What a day for Walmartians everywhere. It's 20 degrees outside. Imagine you're in Walmart minding your business. Maybe you're in the cereal aisle. Get it out of here and make your way to the frozen food section, and you see this. A woman has your 2-year-old boy in a cart, not where you'd normally put a child, in the seat, but sitting in the basket where you'd put the food, wearing just a diaper, while his mother is throwing food into the cart, hitting him while he's shivering.
Somebody call the police on her. Get out that man's face, please.
In Mississippi, Kambria Darby was charged with child neglect on January 17th, and I feel like if indifference were an actual criminal charge or enhancement, they should have been able to tack that on just to spice things up. It's so sad when people treat their kids like this. This is one of many stories that we've all heard, and many more that we haven't. Before I get into the story, I do have to preface it by saying I am not a parent. Obviously, I am really not a kid person either. However, I treat children with respect. They are people. I know it's surprising, but they are. I know kids. I know quite a few toddlers. I have friends with kids. They are human beings that grow and have feelings and thoughts and memories. I clean houses. Some of those people have kids. Many kids can't talk, but they can communicate often and understand things. I'm not a parent, but I know that basic necessities are a thing. I know that kids need clothes. I know that you shouldn't starve them. Feed your kids. I'm not going to say it again. One day my mom told me about this story and I had no idea about it, and then I got curious, and then that same day Stephanie Harlow and Derek Levasseur covered this on Crime Weekly. I don't ever cover criminal activity, but here I am. Today is a new day. There's a first time for everything. And there are people that exist that say that everyone should have children. I can almost guarantee that if any child-free person saw this and had the opportunity to take that kid out of the situation, they would. This reminds me of a Hey Paris video that I watched last year where she was witnessing a foster parent that was mistreating 3 kids. Paris was watching as this dreadful foster mom was arguing with workers in a doctor's office. I'll link the video in the description. There's actually 2 parts because she talks about what happens after she files a police report. One of the little girls was extremely thirsty to the point of tears, begging for water. The foster mom said that she was being punished for not finishing her breakfast and withheld water from the little girl for the rest of the day up until they were at the doctor's office. I do need to note that the appointment was for the foster mom, not the kids. The little girl not drinking water had nothing to do with any kind of doctor appointment that day, from what I understand. During the woman's doctor appointment, the little girl was crying out in the hallway with her sisters, and Paris bought the girl a bottle of water from the vending machine, after which the foster mom finds out and scolds Paris, makes a huge scene, and in the midst of the scolding, the woman brags that she's making a fortune from the government by taking in these kids, and that's the only reason that she's doing it. This lady was in it just for the money, and Paris took the correct action by reporting her. The people in this story also took the correct action by reporting Kambria. There was no bystander effect in either of these events, and I wish more people were like that. This lady and the foster parent in her story have a lot in common. They both are dressed, wearing shoes, and carrying a designer handbag, while the kid in their care looks like they're neglected. Darby was released on bond by the Hinds County Youth Court. So the EMS crew arrived, they checked the child, and then CPS arrived later on. So now a relative is taking care of the little boy. Not only did Kambria Darby do a response video after this situation, she had the high fructose audacity to set up a GoFundMe.
So I am the girl inside the video. Certain things that I did just want to say. First of all, you wasn't helping with a thing. You didn't help with a thing. You actually made stuff worse. First of all, you have a child that's dead. Rest in peace to your baby. I pray that God can have you with more kids, which I'm sure he will. He'll definitely bless you with more children. So as a mother, you should know what it feels like to have your kids away from you, have your children taken away from you. So right now, I lost 10 pounds currently.
It's a complete lack of apology for me. Darby sees this as an answer to her prayers to lose weight. She's had so much internal turmoil since her kids got taken away that she can barely eat. But hey, she lost 10 pounds. Get out of here with that.
I haven't seen my kids. I seen them now under super certain restriction. But like my son, he doesn't understand why. Like he need therapy now. People, I'm getting like harassments and things like that. So that's what's going on with that situation. I know a lot of y'all want to know.
People really are right when they talk about the me generation. Your kid got taken away because you put him in an unsafe position and you made the entire thing about how it's affecting you. I heard not one single I'm sorry in that video. No, I hope he's okay. Not I'll do better. We need an audacity meter. I need an animator for that.
That baby must be living in horrible living conditions. Horrible. If he's treated like that here, I wonder how he's treated at home. So it's nothing how y'all try to say horrible living conditions. Never that. Never, never, ever, ever, ever. My biggest thing right now though is the false allegations that's out there about me. Not a bad mama. Never been a bad mama. That's my main thing really honestly is just I miss my kids. Like I said, my baby, he misses me, and my biggest thing right now, I'm gonna make a GoFundMe for gas because I'm under I don't really want to talk about the case too much, but I can't see my kids under like strict restrictions.
This woman is not fit to even care for one kid, and I don't know why she has 3. So she had another kid after the 2-year-old.
Definitely finding the positive in every negative situation. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. His wrath cannot compare, you know? So
Kambria then upgraded the audacity by defending her actions. After that, she had the sacred audacity to bring Jesus into it by comparing it to how Jesus was treated. Ma'am, you have a designer bag and boots. Most good quality boots are over $100. This isn't a money issue. Therefore, I have zero sympathy for her. I have all the empathy and sympathy for the children. So multiple people are confronting her in this video, and this wonderful woman in the scooter buys the child a few pieces of clothing and she dresses him while he's in the cart, while his mom apathetically is on her phone. Didn't even say thank you because why would she? This boy was in nothing but a diaper, and another shopper at first had given him their jacket, so it kind of looks like a trash bag at first in the video, but if you get closer you can tell it's a black shiny jacket that they wrapped around the kid. Looking at the video, you will see as Kambria brags about having CPS called on her multiple times and them not doing anything. This doesn't look good for you, CPS. This means that multiple people have reported unsafe and unlivable conditions for kids.
But when you come in the store fully dressed and your baby's not.
Now, I'm calling the cops right now.
How many kids do you got?
I got one.
Cops right now.
Oh, okay. So it next month.
And they did nothing. The best part of this story is that the woman who is recording this was a Walmart employee named Felicia Darling. She is just another hero in this story. Yeah, her? She got fired. She has since set up a GoFundMe after her wrongful termination. So Felicia Darling is a woman behind the camera, and that's who is talking to Kambria. She is a woman that did have a child at a point in time. She lost her child. Obviously, it's like really traumatizing. Like this person has these kids that they're not even taking care of, and she lost her kid, and I'm sure she would do anything to have her kid back, and it's hurting her heart that people are treating children this way. So she has set up a GoFundMe after her wrongful termination. I hope all of that really works out for her. If anybody in this story deserves to have a GoFundMe, I would say it would be Felicia, because now she has to find another job. So what do you think about this story? Thanks so much for watching. I am curious to see how Kambria is going to be charged and if and when she'll be sentenced. I do have some other videos that I'm working on for you guys. They are taking a while to edit. If you have anything about like water talk, because I'm probably going to do a video on that. I'm still editing that, but I'm not sure like what all I want to add to it. I will try and get that up. So check out my website where I sell my drawings. I have keychains, fine art prints, and stickers. I have original drawings that are framed and ready to hang. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell all of my resin work. So I have a lot of handbags that are on there, and I do accept custom orders, and I have an Instagram for that as well. So hit me up on there if you need a custom bag, and I look forward to talking with you guys, and I will see you guys next week. And you're on the table because why?